Evening, friends. Welcome to the Fast Jam. We're all warmed up from the slow and mid-tempos, and great to be here with you, giving a go at some fast tempos. We had a fun experiment in the mid-tempo jam where we played a song at fast tempo with mid-tempo skills, and that was a good little bit of insight, hopefully, for some of you who were here and feeling a little bit above your head as far as the tempos. Now, that being said, I'm going to be playing like my normal approach. That's kind of what I do here. I'm not necessarily here to teach. I'm here to jam along with you. But if you are feeling a little bit above your head, remember, when you're playing a tune like this, Brown's Ferry Blues, you can go. While the fast rhythm's going on, there's always you can play. And if you're playing rhythm, you can get used to the fast tempos and find a set of skills that will enable you to get into that, to be able to play in jams that might be a little bit beyond your skill level, right? Okay, so I'm double checking the live streams, making sure we are up and running. And there is something interesting going on here. Okay, I'm live on YouTube, and let's double check the Facebook. Looks like we are live on Facebook as well. Okay. Great. The stream health is lower than it has been. I'm not sure why, but we're going to go for it and see what's happening. We got blazing fast internet here at Marissa's house in Denver, and yeah, it's working. Okay. Just had a temporary dip there. And we are starting on Brown's Ferry Blues. And I'll find a tempo here. I've been in the studio. Those have said this each session so far. So I'm hyper-focused on this new album that I'm working on. So just wanted to take a little breather and get back to everybody here and do a little play-along jam. That's why we couldn't go last week, because I was in there tracking. And this week I go back tomorrow for 3 more days to finish it up. And it's turning out really well. I can't wait for you all to hear it. Okay, here's Brown's Ferry Blues. Now the verses are a little bit crooked, but the picking parts are straight up in the key of G. 1 and 1 and 4, 4, 4, 4, 1 and 1 and a 5. Da 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 da. And when I'm singing it, there's a couple extra beats, and you can follow that pretty easy when you hear me singing. But that's the straight up that we pick on, demonstrated there. And here's how I would kick it off. 1, 2, 3. Try that one more time. Here's how I might kick it off. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here we go. Go ahead and kick us off on Brown's Ferry Blues. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hard luck Pop coming down the lane, Mama giving back his walking cane. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. Throwed it away, went to town, saw that woman and now he's down. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. Went to see my girl's old man, asked him for my true love's hand. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. He said, you are a little galoot. Instead of her hand, I got his foot. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. Here I go. Hard luck Pop, get too tight if you don't quit drinking, I'll be high as a kite. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. He's drinking that block and tackle kind, he can walk a block and tackle a lion. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. The reverend man took my chin, said he won't come back again. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. He took my sweeter with him too, because she had a little drink or two. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. Play. Hard luck Pop, standing in the rain. If the world was corn, he couldn't buy grain. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. He runs around in second-hand clothes, smell his feet wherever he goes. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. Me then you. Play it together. One more time. Hard luck Pop coming down the lane, Mama gave back his walking cane. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. Throwed it away, went to town, saw that woman and now he's down. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. So I do the Doc Watson kickoff, and I haven't played it in a while, so I wanted to get it right. This way of just chugging along on those strings and making it so groovy. And so breaks on that song, I usually don't deviate too much from that because it's so cool. Right. So let's see what's next. Tall Pines. I love this song. And I learned it from Lori Lewis. So I kind of sing it the way she does. And The guitarist on that Laurie Lewis and the Right Hands album is named Mary Gibbons. Phenomenal on that track. It's such a good track. I think Craig Smith is the banjo player. I'm not sure exactly who else. Probably Tom Rosem on mandolin. Anyway, check that out. Tall Pines by Laurie Lewis. And we're going to do key of G, which is a good bit lower than where she sings it. And here we go. It goes, key of G. 1 and a 1, 4 and a 1, 1 and a 5 and a 1, 1 and 1, 4 and 1, 1 and a 5 and a 1, 5 and 5 and a 4 and a 1, 2 dominant to the 5, and a 1 and 1 and 4 and a 1, 1 and a 5 and a 1. So that's the verse, and that's what we jam on. The chorus is just tall pines, reaching up for the clouds. Tall pines, I'll bet you wouldn't know me now. So just a 1, 4, 1, 5 there on the choruses. Okay, and my kickoff, I've kind of worked this up because I've been doing this song quite a bit lately, and my kickoff goes 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Kick us off on Tall Pines in the key of G. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Once in my youth, I stood on a mountain and planted some pines in the sand. Every day I'd look their way, but I just couldn't understand why they never grew like I wanted them to. I just couldn't understand why. Now I've rambled around this whole world through, and today I just happened by. Tall pines, reaching up for the clouds. Tall pines, I'll bet you wouldn't know me now. I got I'll never forget the morning I left, the hum of the bees in the hay. The farther I walked, the louder they talked, how silent it seems here today. And the old rail fence that we built inch by inch, surrounding the old family graves. Now there's one gravestone standing all alone, there waiting to meet me in the shade. clouds. Tall pines, tall pines, I'll bet you wouldn't know me now. Play it. Last chorus. Tall pines, reaching up for the clouds. Tall pines, I'll bet you wouldn't know me now. Cool. So it does like a slow down ending, but I couldn't get over to the click in time. So straight ending tonight. I get to go on a river trip with Lori Lewis on the Yampa River. Coming up June 19th is the launch date with the Drift Dinosaur. That trip is sold out, but there is a waiting list, and I'm so psyched to get Lori and George Guthrie, great banjo player who I used to play shows with here in Colorado until he moved out to the West Coast. And I get to go on the river with them on a 5-day river wondergrass, guiding and picking with one of my heroes, Lori Lewis. Okay, so let's see here. Is anyone out there? Facebook land, Julie. Hello from Truckee. Great, thanks for being here, Julie, in Facebook land. It kind of becomes a ghost town on the Fast Jam sometimes, but I don't want it to be that way. I want you all to stick around, and I think it's a little bit, folks perceive it as being beyond their skill level. Oh, here we go. Joel is back hanging out on YouTube, and Wes in California is back on his 0028, and Carl Malley goes, I got the line about secondhand clothes. Hard luck pops. Stand in the rain. World was corn, he couldn't buy a grain. Walks around in secondhand clothes. Smell his feet wherever he goes. But thanks for the shout out there, Carl. Okay. Let us see. What is next? Go Paddy on the Turnpike, of course. Paddy on the TP. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm assuming this one's easy enough. I don't really have to run you through it. It's just a straight chord changes. And Ava is here. Hello, Ava. Okay. And we're going to take it easy on the tempo. I'm not going to play it as fast as I usually try to play it. Let's just hang right here. Kind of about where we were. Flat 7, flat 7, flat 7, flat 7, 1, 1, 5, 1. Flat 7, flat 7, 1. That's the whole tune. Okay, let's play it 3 times through. Me, you, me, you, me, you. Paddy on the Turnpike in the key of G. I'll kick it off. Okay, we did it. All right, this thing is still working. Very cool. Hello, Emmett Griffin and Gas and Grooves. Nice to see you here. For some reason, this isn't as fast as it was, and I don't know why. Because we have the super gigabit plan now, but it looks like it's working. It's just on a lower video quality, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Okay. Next is going back to old Kentucky in the key of A, and this gives us a chance to jump up to the next sort of tempo level. And again, if this is way beyond where you can go like 16th notes, remember there's lots of stuff you can do to play along and honor the tempo and still get melody in there. I mean, this song is simply and I have a little rhythm trick. That's my rhythm trick for playing at blazing fast tempos. But the most basic rhythm trick is simply but this one's a little more musical. Boom, boom, strum, boom, boom, strum, boom, boom, strum, boom, boom, strum. Okay. Anyway, now you know the song, and this is how I might kick it off. 1, 2, 3. Sip of tea. Got my Bengal spice. Here we go. Kick us off on Going Back to Old Kentucky in the key of A. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going back to old Kentucky, there to see my little Lou. I'm going back to old Kentucky, where the skies were always blue. When I left old Kentucky, Linda kissed me and she cried. I told her that I would not linger, I'd be back by and by. I'm going back to old Kentucky, there to see my little Lou. I'm going back to old Kentucky, where the skies were always blue. I got it. Those pretty brown eyes I love so well. I'm going back to old Kentucky, never more to say farewell. I'm going back to old Kentucky, there to see my little Lou. I'm going back to old Kentucky, where the skies were always blue. Play. Roses bloom, oh Kentucky, I'll be coming. I'm going back to old Kentucky, there to see my Lily Lou. I'm going back to old Kentucky, where the skies are always blue, where the skies are always blue. Fun. Okay. Looks like it is all still working. Hello, Dodger Martin. Great to see you back on YouTube. All right. So we're trucking on down. We got Daybreak and Dixie next. And let's use this to get up to the next tempo level. And again, if you're feeling a little over your head, just realize this is just 1-4-5-1. So the melody is just basically. Always stuff you can do. You don't have to go. You don't have to do all the extra stuff. Just that stuff will come in time. Just know the melody and honor the tempo. So 4 and 4, 5 and 5 and 1. 4 and 4, 5, 5 and a 1. 5, 5, 5 and a 1 and a 1. 5 and a 5 and a stop. 5, 5, 5 and 1, 1, 7 and 4, 5 and 1. So the kickoff goes. Exact same amount of time as 8 taters. 2 full bars. So I'll kick it off and let's play it 4 times through. Me, you, me, you, me, you, me, you. Here we go. Daybreak and Dixie in the key of A. Let me try that again. This is my one do-over tonight. Here we go. just a fun jam tune. Daybreak and Dixie. Okay, Hit Parade of Love. Another familiar tune that we do quite often, but has been, I don't think we've done it in a little while, so I wanted to bring that one up with all the rest of the spring blossoms that are poking through the ground after lying dormant under that blanket of snow. Yep, that snow is out there on the streets of Denver. It's going to be icy